I can't hold my peace. I can't let this be. I can't hold my tears. I can't keep this on. I can't close my mouth. I can't quench this now. For I see this as a one guest. YAHUAH'S princesses. For this is a word declared upon YAHUAH'S princesses. This is YAHUAH'S queens. This is YAHUAH'S princesses. Why make me dispute in my outward appearance? Why make me so dirty in my outward appearance? Why make me stink in my outward appearance? You stripped of me my ornament. You steal from me my cosmetics. You stopped this gift you gave to me. You twist your sword in my hands. This makes me so unhappy. Ooh. Hee hee hee. Hey hey hey. Oh, oh, oh. So unhappy. Twister ministry, I called you deeper life. Liars ministry, I named you, but a less bit lie. The old Serpent ministry, you are under one mystery. Is deeper life, is deeper life. Agmono diri wagele yeah. Agmono dimi so I wagele awahi agmono dimi so I awahi agmono dimi so I awahi hey awahi. Dead people ministry is deeper life. Devil's doctrine indeed is deeper life. Dragon holiness is found in deeper life. We are exhiberated in the royal law. We are exhiberated, now the twisted scriptures. We are exhiberated, yeah, in all 613 laws. Thou shalt not wear trousers, thou shalt tie your hair, thou shalt not spray your perfume, thou shalt not use odorant. We are exhiberated, oh, deeper life. We are exhiberated in the royal law. We are exhiberated, not the twisted scriptures. We are exhiberated in all 613 laws. Thou shalt not use earring, thou shalt not wear necklace, thou shalt not use bracelets, thou shalt not wear hand ring. We are exhiberated, oh, deeper life. We are exhiberated, yeah, oh, oh, oh. We are exhiberated, oh, yeah. Agmono dimi wagele wahi. Agmono dimi so I wagele wahi. El wahi. Agmono dimi so I. El wahi. Agmono dimi so I. El wahi. Yeah. El wahi. Yahuwah look my menegi kadel. Be when I run it back. But we are not running back. But we're not running back. Yeah. Borrow ya. Ni agbe kwame. Deeper life, bottomless pit life, underworld mysteries. Stop, 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 stop spreading your Ebola viruses. It is to your own destruction. 2 Peter 3:16.
Greetings to the 30 tribes of Israel scattered in the four corners of the earth, and to the Gentiles called by the name of Abba Yahuwah. Shabbat Shalom, much love and much prosperity attend you, family, for you are the reason of our time like truth, because the time is simply near. Just as we see the days goes by, and so draw nigh the coming of Yahushua HaMashiach. Just as the Malach of Yahuwah saith unto Yehukanah the Revelator, sealed not the prophecies of this book, for the time is simply near. Exactly what we are doing here, family, decoding end times prophecies, signs, dreams, in preparing people like you, body like you, house like you, for the returning of King Yahushua HaMashiach, our eternal bridegroom, to whom due our worship, praise, honor, wealth, riches, power, glory, love, yes, to the glory of his a magnificent for the Yahuwah the Almighty, and to the Ruach HaKodesh, the very blessed one, the very, very DNA of Abba Yahuwah, me, the true essence of Abba Yahuwah, the breath of all living. Abba Yahuwah, you have been worshipped, loved, served, worshipped in the temple of your handmaid, your eternal Isha. Yes, for you are my eternal Ish. I love you, Abba. Yes, you first love me. And that puts the testament of my life straightforward. I have eternal Abba Yahuwah who loved me unconditionally. Hallelujah. All right, now, family, here we are in the heavenly courtroom of Abba Yahuwah with this powerful message already titled for you and me, like Shabbat dancing on Kumuyi'S head, Snake Linda, and Rika that say the Serpent flash YAHUAH'S perfume part 2. Quickly, I have to say this. Today is a very unique Shabbat in my life. That today, October 26, marks 24 whole year of my life in another man's land. Yes, I want to bless Abba Yahuwah for that. Yes, more testimony will follow with this. Hallelujah. So right now, again, today we want to do, I don't know if I will be able to finish it today because it is good. We should tell it to the details, okay, for the sake of the few, the elect among this dungeon, okay, called deeper life, bottomless pit life. Okay, so last week Shabbat we have already treated that of perfume, the anointing. They said you shouldn't use the perfume. Okay, I forgot one scripture. Yeah, that is Yeshayahu, Isaiah 61, where Yahushua said, the spirit of Yahuwah is upon me, okay, to set the captive free. Where he also said, Yahuwah has anointed me to set the captive free. Forget that, that's okay. We are still in the topic. I can also, add it with this. All right. So right now, I want to dig. Today's part 2. If I'm able, fine. Okay, we'll end it right here. If not, then I think it's going to be midst of the week, whom you call Woody's Day, Wednesday, okay? I'm going to be uploading the final part of it. If I'm able to end it over here, very good. Then we'll rush quickly over to another explosion. I want to be digging into this, that messed up the royal law. So we need to free our people, the few, the elect. All right, now, let us begin to dig into the very other parts, the significances spiritually, okay? All right, now here we are, 2 Corinthians chapter 3, verses 6. Who also hath made us able minister of the New Testament, not of the letter, not of the letter, okay, but of the Spirit. That is the life, the Spirit, for the letter killeth, but the Spirit giveth life. Okay, like the perfume, the anointing oil, Okay, altogether, Abba Yehovah said we shouldn't. We break that one already, and we give it a very sound, thundering, slap on the face of Kumuyi. That was last Shabbat. Okay, I can say this message, the owner of this message, they are on their way coming. They are still in deeper life. They are on their way coming. All right now. So today we want to dig another slap, okay, dancing on Kumuyi's head. Because you failed to keep the royal law. Therefore, he said you are good for nothing. You are good for He said you're supposed to be the salt of the earth. Now, you as a salt, you lost your flavor. Therefore, he said you are not good for nothing, to be trampled down, cast down, okay, and for men to begin to walk on your head. Instead of you be exalted, you're going to be descended to the pit. All right, now you see, so the letter killeth, while the spirituality, that is where the breath is. Now let us dig into what they call, thou shalt not put on trouser. That is the laws of the, deeper life, the dragonic holiness. They said, thou shalt not wear trouser. I want to dig into that, whereby the royal law never says so. Let's see what that is. It said the lighter is going to kill you, while the spirituality is going to bring out eternal life in you, the life of Abba Yehovah. That's it. All right, let's do it together, family. First of all, let us study this very particular place, the mind of Abba Yehovah. Revelation 4:11. Thou art worthy, O Yehovah, to receive glory and honor and power, for thou art created all things. Oh, not some part, including what? All things. Some part, okay, minus trouser, all things. Okay, minus goat, all things. Okay, minus perfume, all things. Minus earring, all things. So for what? What did he create all for? Why did he create all for? Including weaver, all things. What did he create it for? Listen up. And for thy pleasure, and for they are, and we are created for thy use only. Abba Yehovah is so powerful in his mercy. We'll come into, not that I condone, not that I condone weaver, but I condone I make up. Why did I condone that? Because Queen Adassa, whom you call Esther, used a makeup, ornament, and Abba Yehovah still hear a prayer. Because that is not even written, that shall not put on makeup. But whatever my advice to the ladies, whatever you are doing, do it modesty. Because when I see the way some people make up, it's so irritating. I don't wear makeup. I don't wear weave on. So I'm not doing it for, because, no, I don't use, but I wear trouser. I use gold. Earring, of course. I'm going to slap you. Another woza is coming on your face. So let's put some more. All right, now, here we are again. Proverbs chapter 16, verses 4. I want to pick two mouths, one from the new and one from the old. Yahuwah had made all things for himself. Okay, for what? For himself. Yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. Come on now. Matthew 5, 45 says, Abba Yehovah is the one to cause rain to fall for the belief, for the just, and for the unjust. He is the one that causes sun, for the just and for the unjust. What is he say? He make all things. Okay, minus weaver, all things. Minus makeup, all things. Okay, right now, minus whatever. Okay, trouser, all things. Although trouser is not a sin. But makeup is not so. Why? Because we see a powerful woman of Yahuwah, Queen Adassa, used makeup for a whole 1 year before she went to go and see the king. And don't tell me that she just did it to cut the king's attention. Afterwards, she never used it. Don't tell me that, okay? And yeah, this woman still 3 days and 3 nights fasted and prayed. Heaven responded, and that brags about this great, powerful feast we are celebrating today, the feast of Hanukkah. The woman used what? Ornament, makeup, okay, jewelry. She used it all. All right now. As for the weaver, Abba Yehovah, the earth is polluted already. Okay, Abba Yehovah, we go the women. I don't use weaver. Okay, he knew already that the woman is gonna be bold. Okay, so he said, Revelation 17:17, he put things in the heart of this fallen deity. He said to bring about his will, to bring about the completion of his will. He put things in their heart. Yes, he put these things in their heart to be doing weaving. Okay, dreadlocks. About 4 or 5 people has dreadlocks in the royal law. Woman of Yahuwah can have dreadlocks. And if you're having a short hair, of course, you can use extension to dry it. Afterwards, of course, all my brothers, holy brothers in the US, their wives is wearing dreadlocks. They have dreadlocks on their head. You can lock up your hair with an extension. So don't tell me that, because I bet you one know already. In his merciful way, he has already placed that discipline. But he also make another way out because the earth is polluted. Even our body is corrupted. That is why he needs renovation. The earth is corrupt. He needs renovation. Okay? Before, no one used to put clothing. Both the man and the woman were naked. But something breaks about that we have to wear clothes today. So the whole system is corrupt. Don't tell me that somebody put on weave for that he has to go to hell. You are absolute mad. That is total garbage. What is going to send you to hell? Check it out in all 613 laws. There are one that will send you to hell. There are some that not. All right, now let us dig into trouser. The royal never even said trouser in the first place. Let's dig into that right now before we also run out of time. The only weaver I will condemn with every single breath in me. I don't condone, I don't put weaver, I'm not condone, I'm not preaching it. Okay, for the sake of my sisters that stay in the world, and for the sake of them that stay in the Christianity that is still using it, you are not condemned by that. The only weaver I think Yehovah is going to be dealing and condemning, it is you putting on all this Indian hair that is already been dedicated. That is all this real hair. Why you wear artificial plastic rubbers, that no one has ever put on, a fetish, like a cloth you wear, like a shoe you put on, or made with some substance. Not that they take it from somebody's head. You also have to put it on. No, that is wicked, pure evil. Okay, so that is the one I think Abayewa is going to be condemning. You don't put on no demonic Brazilian or no demonic Indian hair, but don't tell me the one that is being made with just plastic. For the sake of my sister that is still not yet born again, that is still not yet strong in faith, you don't tell me that when they wear it, they're going to be sent to her. They tell if you are mad. I slapped the face of Kumuyi'S YAHUAH'S mighty name. I give you a heavy woza on your face. Nonsense. Abayewa created all things for his own use. Okay, the one that is going to say, like thou shalt not eat pork. We can't do with that. Like thou shalt not do this. We can't do with that. But the outside ones, don't tell me that I will send somebody to her. You are absolute mad. We'll put some more. Let's begin to dig into the garment part. Putting on Indian hair. You don't even need no prophecy to know that that is demonic. How can someone just, it could be that person, and we see they will dedicate their hair to gods, and you will also come and wear that on your own head. You are killing your head. You are killing your glory. All right, now Deborah, Deuteronomy 22 verses 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment, for all that do so are abomination unto Yahuwah thy Elohim. Where did you find trouser here in the first place? Kumuyi? Where did you find trouser here? Thou shalt not put on trouser. How did you know that he is speaking of trouser? What is garment in the first place? It says to cover your nakedness, for someone not to see your damn nakedness, isn't it? That is garment. So now spirituality, like he said, this letter is going to kill. If you just take it to and say it is clothing, therefore the letter is going to kill you and send it to eternal link of fire, because you're gonna be mixing the very important aspect of it, the significances, the very vital part that is going to nourish your soul. You're going to be missing it, because now you are running after what you never met. But as an illustration, now first of all, let us see what garment is. We want to dig out the spirit in it, in this very, very place that messed up. So this is it. Let me give the clear picture. Now that Kumuyi'S said that shall not put on trouser, and women is watching for that. So they miss the spiritual significances. And the letter is going to send them out to her. If Abayewa did not come to rescue his own, they are going to perish. Because they are watching for what is not meant for. And what is being made for, they will neglect that part. That simply means that you are not watching for the Serpent. You will not watch for the biblical Messiah. That's it. So let's dig out the spirituality. Very, very important. Masekeibo ye karakebo se Yahuwah. Masendebo Yahuwah karakebo se busekere Yahuwah karakebo se Musendere Ruach HaKodesh Karakebo Sekebo Karakebo Imbolabo Seyo Imo Santa Labu Karakebo Yantu. Now you remember what he said. Woman shouldn't put on men's garment, neither man you should dare put under woman's garment. In the first place, we know man have their own trouser, and woman also does have their own trouser. Absolutely, he is not speaking of materialism, but spiritualism. Listen now. Yeshiyahu, best known as Isaiah, chapter 61, verses 10. Karakebo, Hiborobo Seke Madebo, Yalabu Sende, wo, Karakebo Seke Yo, Karakebo Yahuwah, Hibolobo Se, Imasatalabu, Hiborobo Se, Karakebo, Karakebo, yeah. Yeshiyahu 61, Isaiah 61, verses 10. I will greatly rejoice in Yahuwah, my soul. Okay, I will greatly rejoice in Yahuwah. My soul shall be joyful in my Elohim, for he hath clothed me with the garment of salvation. Wait a minute. Salvation is a garment. And salvation is a person. And it is a garment that he clothed me with. And the woman Revelation chapter 2 verses 1, we are being clothed with the sun. And the sun is the greater light. I am the light of the world, saith the biblical Messiah. He is the greater light. What is salvation? Is a name. And what is it being called in the holy language? Yahushua. Orobo sekeyaba. Karakebo. Himosekeyantu labua. Inerebo sikayando. Karakebo sekebo. He is a person. He clothed me, the man, with a garment of salvation. The salvation simply means, in the holy language, what is salvation? Joshua. So, in English, Yahushua. In English, simply means, if you want to call him by English name, simply call him salvation. Come on now, people. He clothed the man, which is the head of his household, with the garment of salvation. Ma is the head. Come on, woman. Anointing cannot spread from the body, but rather from the head. And what we also going to read there. 1 Corinthians chapter 11 verses 3. It said that man is the head, come on now, of the woman. Anointing is going to spread over from the head way down to the woman. And that's what garment does overall. Yahushua is the salvation. He said he clothed me with a garment of salvation. Now, in the holy language, salvation simply means Joshua. In abbreviation, that is the name of the biblical Messiah. He said, I come in my father's name. What is his father's name? Yahuwah. Simply means, I am that I am. What is his son's name? Yahushua. Simply means, I am that I am is salvation. When you now call Joshua, the one English called Joshua simply means, that is his own name. Joshua is his own name. But he come in his father's name. That is why he include Yah. Okay? Yah. Alright? I am is salvation. Alright, did you get it clear? So this is the office. He clothed men with not woman. Woman can never, from eternity to eternity, woman can never be a head. And woman can never be clothed with that. The only woman that is going to be clothed with that, every single woman in this planet lives under man. That is how Abba Yewa. Remember, woman come. Woman is another he. Woman came from man. Man is the head. I think I need to still put some scripture before I begin to slap Kumuyi. Because Kumuyi need heavy slap. You see, one woman, when you now know this is the garment you need not to put on the man's office. This is the garment, the head. The man is the speaker, while the woman is just an assistant. When the woman begins to get the spiritualities, the spiritual significances, therefore all women is going to stick to the feet of the man. And one man will be eternally exalted. Therefore, man Come. Don't give your office to the woman. It is an abomination. This is what makes it abomination. When I begin to see woman wearing mass office, wearing mass garment, and begin to overrule the man, that is an abomination. Because woman has never meant to carry the anointing of the man, rather an assistance. We put some more. We are going a very long way. I think 100% is part 3. This is part 2. Let me still do some reading. I should talk with. I have a lot of it. He clothed me with the garments of salvation. He had covered me with the robe of righteousness. Come on now. What is righteousness? You're gonna be having the right stand with Abba Yahuwah. And who does that? Who gave you that right? Again, it is the garment of salvation he clothed you with. As a bride, okay, a bridegroom, it's okay. You see, they say as a bridegroom decked himself with ornaments. Could you believe men also needs to put on some ornaments or makeup to look, fashionable in your wedding day? That is how he described it. It is a marital song. What you see, okay, when he not decked him, as a bride, decked himself, that what is the list of it? The bride. You see husband and wife here, you see the rose. The garment was not put on the wife. It didn't say Yahuwah clothed the woman, but him, the man, with the garment of salvation, and gave him not the right stand. Because Yahuwah don't see woman, see you through your husband. You have no head, a woman. Only the man have head. From the man, your head. Therefore, you've been seen by Yahuwah. Anyway, let's put some. We are going so far. I hope I'm able. Yeah, to establish this very one, the garment is a lot, the garment of salvation. Remember, Abba Yahuwah said, let us make man in our own image. Listen at Tehillim 144, best not Psalm 144, verses 22. Blessed be Yahuwah, oh my soul. This is the royal king speaking. Bless Yahuwah, oh my soul. Oh, my Elohim. Oh, I think I'm so excited. Take it easy, baby. I read now. Bless Yahuwah, oh my soul. O Yahuwah, my Elohim, thou art very great. Thou art clothed with honor and majesty. You see, honor is also a garment that you need to be, put on. And majesty is also a garment you need to wear. Who coverest thyself with light as with a what? A garment. Who is a light? It is again the greater Lord, the Son. That biblically says the light of the world, while we are the smaller light to reflect his glory here on earth, just as we are the aroma or the perfume of Yehoshua, the biblical Messiah, and we now begin to spread this perfume to every angle of our life. Wherever we go, we begin to spread perfume of salvation. So through us, this perfume spread into the four corners of the earth. You see now? With a garment of light. Okay? Did you get that? So, light is a garment. I always see that picture right in Revelation 12:1. The woman clothed with that same light. The biblical Messiah. So this is the office. The woman that cloth over there is a ministry, okay? When you also go to Revelation 17, you're going to see a filthy woman that also decked herself with the beast. The red beast recently symbolize sin. Okay. Now that one cloth with the things of the world, with the sin, with wickedness. Okay, we can see that today in the Christendom, and Islam is the one to finish it all. And we see the Revelation 12:1. Okay, is the holy ministry, the elect. We are coming into a we put some more. I think it's becoming clearer now. Remember, the man is the image of Yahuwah. The woman is not. The woman came from man, and the man came from Yahuwah. He said, so whatever Abba Yahuwah have, the man does. Abba Yahuwah clothed himself with the garment of light, and likewise the man, not the woman. The woman is going to be typing from the man. That is how it works, spiritual ranking. Now, to my women, let us see how not to put on a man's garment. We get that biblical teaching from this powerful woman of you who used makeup, Queen Adessa. Okay, and prayed. Heaven moved on our behalf, and we still watch for that powerful movement of Abba Yahuwah that has its fulfillment in these last days. It is that deliverance came through a woman who mixed up, who used ornaments. Now, Queen Ada, okay, Adasa chapter 4, best known as Esther chapter 4, verses 11. All the king's servants and the people of the king's province do know that whoso whosoever, whether man or woman, shall come unto the king into the inner court, who is not called, there is one law of his to be put to death, except such to whom the king shall hold out this golden scepter, that he may live. But I have not been called to come in unto the king these 30 days. She couldn't just burst into the king's presence and say, because I'm his wife, yeah, he's my husband. I don't care whether you have a rules or regulation, that is in my business. And what I want to know, what I want to do, I just want to see you, the king. Oh boy, can you come over here? He said, when you there, it's going to chop off your head. So what did she do? She went into fast. Even though it's her husband, that is the garment you need not to put on. She went into fasting for a whole 3 days and 3 nights, no water, no food, and cried unto heaven and said, I'm going to my husband's presence. He have but one law. He did not come and let him not put me to. She was so much afraid of her husband. Come on now. What Christian woman is so much afraid of their husband like this woman, godly woman, biblical woman that used makeup, perfume, and yet afraid of her husband. Tell me, do you have one? Do you have one example? Show it to us. That she's going to be our role model. Christian woman that feared their husband in this manner. Not even one on earth. It's going to be found among us, the people of the book, the elect, of whom this segment came out. We put some on. Watch out now. How you need to, not to put on mass garments. Woman, when you does, it is an abomination. Okay, now, you see, now chapter 5, see what took place after 3 days and 3 nights, so the 2 whole hour. Discipline herself in order to humble herself before her husband. She's not going to see nobody else but her own husband. And you see how she did it. She not used prayer to rewrite history. What Christian pastor's wife have this qualification? Kumuyi'S wife have this qualification? Yeah, they don't use perfume. They don't use ornament. They don't use gold. This woman did. Now, chapter 5. Now it came to pass on the 3rd day that Hadassah put on her royal apparel and stood in the inner court of the king's house over against the king's house. And the king sat upon his royal throne in the royal house over against the gate of the house. And it was so when the king saw Hadassah the queen standing in the court that she obtained favor in his sight. And the king hid out to Hadassah the golden scepter that was in his hand. So Hadassah drew nigh and touched the tip of the scepter. Oh no, this blew me up. This is the woman I want to be. I'm going to be using makeup. I don't use makeup. That is how I'm going to be using ornaments. But I want to be like this. She's going to see her husband. Whenever this blew me off, whenever I study, I said, wow, this is so lovely. Any marriage that is like this is going to be heaven on earth. The woman stay in your room and fear your husband and give him all the glory. And your husband is going to be ascending that glory to you, to Abba Yahuwah, the creator of all. Does Christian pastor's wife have this qualification? Does Kumuyi'S wife have this qualification? No, she burns into her husband present anyhow, anywhere. But she wants to rule. The woman wants to rule. This brings about all this negotiation. Let's proceed to that. If I were you, I would just sit down from chapter 4. I will study the account of the book of Hadassah, whom you call Esther, or chapter, and see how woman rules. Woman can rule with your 30% degree. Abba Yahuwah gave unto you. The man degree is 70%. Yours is 30%. You can rule, but under the rulership of your husband. You stay in his feet. Don't rest shoulder with him. That is how you put on my garment. Oh, we're gonna see that quickly from Jezebel. Let me put her so much. I don't know. I pray Abba Yahuwah help me to fully establish this holy one. It's fully loaded as well with visions and revelations from Abba Yahuwah. Listen now. Chapter 8, verses 3. And Hadassah spake yet again before the king and fell down at his feet. You remember he also felt that she always on her husband's feet, because that is her position. Not her husband head, that she never raised no shoulder. She want to rule. Indeed, she ruled. The king said, I'm going to give you 50. If it is half of my kingdom, I'm going to give it unto you. And indeed, the king gave unto her first time in history for a woman to rule in that great empire. And Queen Hadassah ruled. Let's see how she ruled. Study it all. She ruled powerfully. Whatever she said, the king said, I follow you, my wife, but with my signature. You has no signature but mine. The nature of my sign needs to be upon any business you opened as a wife. The nature of my sign as a husband needs to be upon anything of any kind that the woman does. Because you are not of your own. You came from somebody and someone holds that bone, that rib that make the totality of you. You must submit to his feet, not his head. Listen, another aspect again, yet again, before the king, and fell down at his feet and besought him with what tears to put away the mischief of Emma the Agagite and his devices that he had devised against the Yahudim. And the king said, "You have it, my wife. I'm gonna kill all of them." It was a negotiation that brings about the destruction, the genocide of the seed of serpent. Amen. That's it. She ruled powerfully. Whatever she want to do, her husband's signature. Signature simply mean the sign of your nature. Woman, you are not of you are being bought by your husband. The sign of his nature has to be upon you. That is how woman rules under the feet of man. And the biblical Messiah's wife also carried this glory. Maria Magdala, as she's being called Maria Magdala, named after her town. Like mother, her husband is also named after his own town, Yahushua of Nazareth. Did you get that? She is the biblical wife of the Messiah. She is the wife of the biblical Messiah. Now she also does the same. She's always on his feet. Look, where is it? Oh, my Father, time is running out again. Oh, no. All right, now Luke chapter 7, verses 38. With tears she washed their feet. Luke chapter 10, verses 39, again sat on her husband's feet because she wanted to learn. John 11:32, she again run and fall down at his feet and began to cry, just as Queen Adasa did, because she wants something from her husband. Yahushua, please bring back my brother. Whenever a godly and a biblical woman can ever stand where you are going, you are making a negotiation, to bring out the divinity inside of you, which is Yahuwah, you must fall at your husband's feet. Any woman that does raise shoulder against her husband and begin to challenge him, you say what I say too. That is how you put on men's garments. Simply mean what? According to the royal law, abomination. You know what is abomination? It's a very strong word from Abba Yahuwah's heart. He hated it with all passion. Now, Proverbs 31, that is a ventus woman. Verses 10, way down to 31. It said many daughters, does something wonderful, but yours just supersede it all. She have a law. She declared a law. And because of her noble character, powerful character, her husband was being recognized in the gates and be honored by her because of the good character of her husband, who never left her husband behind the door, but rather let all know that this thing this whatever business I'm doing, it now begin to light humanity to see, or men to see, around the sign of her husband's nature. That makes her a ventus one, just like Queen Adessa. We put some more. Now, Ezekiel, I'm not going to read that. Ezekiel 16:8, that was the garment Abba Yahweh put upon us. Okay, Genesis 3:21, we see Abba Yahweh put that garment of salvation upon the man. Okay, spread over to the woman. Okay, now verses 7, that Genesis 3 verses 7, we see that Serpent also give us another garment. Apron to cover only our reproductive organ, the front. What about our back, our boom boom? Our boom 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 is still exposed to nakedness. Can I read that? I want to establish that of Jezebel. This one is also very important. The woman, again, who does put on the man's garment, that simply makes abomination unto Abba Yahuwah. Okay? Genesis 3:7. I think is a very popular verse that everyone knows. Okay? The teachings of Serpent. Now, 1 Kings chapter 21, verses 8. You can read it all, but I'm only going to read it here for the sake of time. So she wrote, speaking of Jezebel. Okay, let me take it from 7. Now Jezebel his wife said unto him, Doest thou not govern the kingdom of Israel? Arise and eat bread, and let thy heart be merry. I will give thee the vineyard of Naboth the Israelites. Did you get that? So man now put on woman's garment. Now, man now become woman now become man. This is an abomination. Ahab a king, mighty king of Jehovah, you be ruled by a Jezebel woman. Okay, now 8. So she wrote 8 letters in Ahab's name and sealed that. That is the sign of your nature. Signature, sealed it. Listen, they want to kill. So she wrote a letter. So she wrote letters in Ahab's name and sealed them with his seal and set the letters unto the elders and to the nobles that were in his city dwelling with Naboth. Okay, and she wrote in the letter saying, "Proclaim it first." She's the one ruling them. Okay, and send Naboth on her and slaughter him, and they killed him. And the man couldn't say a word. And this is how she put her mask garments. Let's put some more. Of course, Kumuyi has already put on YAHUAH'S garment. You're going to be killed there. Listen, Yeshayahu chapter 4, verses 1. And in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, We shall eat our own bread and wear our own apparel, put on our own garment. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. Did you get that? Now, this is feminist. Just as we see from Jezebel, feminist is against masculine. Feminist is going to be ruling. You know, Abayawa said, you shall labor and take care of the family. That was the punishment of the man. The woman, these women, I said, no, don't. We're going to be provided that for us. And what do we need from you? Your name, the sign of your nature, and just cover us up. That is putting on man's garment. Now, spiritually, this is physical, just simple. Now, spiritually, or the spirit in it is speaking of the ministry. That this ministry is going to be telling the biblical Messiah, we don't need your bread. Bread simply stood for miracle healing. Miracles. Matthew 15, okay, from 21 to 27 said, the bread belongs to the children of the house. And the woman said, I know. He said, I can't give it to the dog. And the Gentile woman said, I know they are dogs, but let us eat from the one that fell from the master's table, the crumbs. Okay, so they said they're going to be eating their bread. So now, according to what is the garment? They said they're going to be providing their own salvation for themselves. We don't need yours. These are the 7 women in Revelation, but one was qualified, others were disqualified. Okay, this is Christianity. They have their own day of rest. The husband says Shabbat, then I said no way. The husband said, these are my feasts. Then I said, it is Babylon. The husband said, this is my name. We don't need your name. We don't need your name. We have our own. We're going to be doing our own. So what did they need from him? The royal of the Bible to mark up paganism. They now took the biblical character of the biblical Messiah and marks up pork, which they call Jesus, the very one Kumuyi'S calling. Quickly, let me see if I will be able to put some more. Like I said, when I begin to do live video, I'm coming back to this segment again. I'm not yet done. I'm not yet through at all with it. Now, Bereshit 37, best known as Genesis 37 verses 3. Now, Yahweh loved Yusuf more than all his children because he was the son of his old age, and he made him a garment of many colors. Did you get it? What was that now? Hosea 7:8. Ephraim, he hath amidst himself among the people. Ephraim is a cake not turned. Now, what is he speaking? Listen, garment of many color. We know what that is, to reach out to many nations as he can, of all kinds of color, white, black, Africans, and whatever. When you go to Genesis, let me be sure, 47, 1 to 20, or 48, 1 to 20, let me be sure. Yes, 48, Genesis 48, 1 to 20. You're going to see, this is the garment Jacob placed upon Ephraim. That was the prayer. He said, you are the one. He said he's going to be a father of many nations. Ephraim has already mixed himself with other nations. It's a cake not turned. So how does cake not turned look like? In the down, you're going to be having black. In the upper, you're going to be having light black. In the other, you're going to be having dark brown. In the other, you're going to be having light brown. In the other, you're going to be having Africans. In the top of it, you're going to be having pure white. Now, we're going to find white people in our kingdom, in the tribe of Ephraim. Now, Deeper Life said you should wear trousers. Let me tell you, the white people, what is their traditional clothing? What is their traditional clothing? It is trouser. It is trouser. So the kingdom of Deeper Life goes, no white people is going to be seen there at all, because they are going to be black. Woman, don't put on trouser. Now in the abroad, we know how cold it is. That is not justification, but the traditional clothing of the white people, it is what? Trouser. So now in the trap of Ephraim, we're going to be finding white man, white woman, the pure white. Said because Ephraim is a pancake, not turned. Because he put on the garment of his father of many colors to reach out to nations. Just sit down and study Genesis 48, 1 to 20. That was why our father placed his right hand upon his frame head. What is the right hand? What does it symbolize? It is simply mean what? The right hand is the power. It is the declaration of Abba Yahuwah, which is Yahushua. Ephraim simply means fruitfulness. Okay, he's going to be fruitful, bringing all kinds of tribe colors into the kingdom. White man, white woman, they are going to be there. What is their traditional clothing? It is trouser. So in the kingdom of deeper life, white man is not going to be found another white woman. Why? Because anyone that does wear trouser, according to deeper life theory, they will be sent to hell by your demonic Jesus. I'm done with this very chapter. We see what garment is. Woman needs not to put on. So we're going to be seeing the other one in the midst of the week by Yahuwah's grace. To Abba Yahuwah be all glory. We worship Yahuwah because him alone is worthy ever to be worshipped. Yes, this is the spiritual significance. This is the spirituality that is going to give you life. That woman is going to be remain in your seat and don't put on mass garment. If you want to rule the way Adasa rule, don't rule the way Jezebel rule before your husband. No, you have to rule the way Adasa rule before her husband. Actually, she ruled, but through her husband's sign of nature. That's it. Whatever woman does, let your